Hello students, how are you? I hope you are well. So we have already solved some maths from the portion polynomials exercise 2b, and today I am going to solve question number 16 now. So the question is, find all zeros of x to the power 4 plus x cube minus 23x square minus 3x plus 60 if it is given that two of its zeros are root 3 and minus root 3. So students, here you can see that in this polynomial the highest degree of the polynomial is 4, so that means it must have 4 zeros and 2 zeros are given, so we have to find the remaining 2 zeros. So we have to write like this: since root 3 and minus root 3 are the zeros of the polynomial, this implies x minus root 3 and x plus root 3 is equals to, it is a minus b into a plus b, the formula of a minus b into a plus b. So it is a square minus b square, so that means x square minus root 3 square. So as you know students, that root 3 square means 3, so x square minus 3 is a factor. Now since x square minus 3 is a factor of this polynomial, so we have to divide this polynomial by x square minus 3. Now we have to divide the polynomial by x square minus 3. The polynomial is x to the power 4 plus x cube minus 23x square minus 3x plus 60. Now the highest degree of the polynomial is x to the power 4. The degree of the polynomial is 4. So at first we have to multiply x square minus 3 by x square to find x to the power 4. So at first we have to take x square. So x square multiply x square is x to the power 4, and then x square minus 3 is minus 3x square. So we have to write minus 3x square here. So now we have to subtract, so change the sign. So it is plus x to the power 4, so here we have to take minus, and it is negative, so we have to take positive. Now plus x to the power 4 minus x to the power will be cut. Now we have to write x cube and plus 3x square and minus 23x square. So both the sign are different, so we have to subtract. So minus 23x square plus 3x square is minus 20x square and minus 3x plus 60. Now if we take x as quotient, so x multiply x square is x cube, and 3 minus 3 multiply x is minus 3x. Now again we have to change the sign. So plus x cube minus x cube will be 0, so it will be minus 20x square, and plus 3x minus 3x also will 0, so it will be minus 20x square plus 60. Now we have to take minus 20, because minus 20 multiply x square is minus 20x square, and minus 20 minus 3 is plus 60. Now again change the sign, so it is plus and it is minus, so both will cut. So therefore here quotient is equals to, you can see that x square plus x minus 20. Now to find the remaining 2 zeros, we have to take quotient as 0, so it will be 0. Now this implies Now we have to factorize x square plus x minus 20 by middle term factor method. So here we have to take x square plus 5x minus 4x minus 20 is equals to 0, because 20 means 5 multiply 4, and here you can see that 5x minus 4x is x. Now take x as common, so x plus 5, and from last two terms we have to take minus 4 as common, so it will be x plus 5. Now again take x plus 5 as common, so it will be x plus 5 and x minus 4 is equals to 0. So therefore x plus 5 is equals to 0 or x minus 4 is equals to 0. So here x is equals to minus 5 and here x is equals to 4. So two zeros are given, that 3 and minus 3, and here the another two zeros are minus 4 and minus 5 and 4. So therefore we have to write, therefore all the zeros of the polynomial are root 3 minus root 3 minus 4 and minus 5 and plus 4. Understood, students? Now I am going to show you another one. Question number 18. It is also a similar problem, but I want to show you. So question number 18. Obtain all other zeros. Obtain all other zeros of x to the power 4 plus 4x cube minus 2x square minus 20x minus 15 if two of its zeros are root 5 and minus of root 5. So the given polynomial is x to the power 4 plus 4x cube minus 2x square minus 20x minus 15, and two zeros which are given, that root 5 and minus root 5. So here the degree of the polynomial is 4, so that means the polynomial have 4 zeros and 2 zeros are given, so we have to find the remaining 2 zeros. So we have to write like this: since root 5 and minus root 5 are the zeros of the given polynomial, this implies x minus root 5 into x plus root 5 is equals to, so it is the formula of a square minus b square. So x square minus root 5 square means 5. So x square minus 5 is a factor of this polynomial. So now we have to divide this polynomial by x square minus 5. So the polynomial is x to the power 4 plus 4x cube minus 2x square minus 20x minus 15. Now we have to multiply this divisor by x square to find x to the power 4. So x square multiply x square is x to the power 4 and minus 5 multiply x square is minus 5 x square. Now change the sign, it will be minus and it will be plus. So plus x to the power 4 minus x to the power 4 will be cut. So here it will be 4x cube and plus 5x square minus 2x square is plus 3x square minus 20x minus 15. Now we have to find now 4x cube. So to find 4x cube, we have to take as quotient 4x, because 4x multiply x square is 4x cube, and 4x multiply minus 4 is minus 5 is minus 20x. Again change the sign, it will be minus and it will be plus. So plus 4x cube minus 4x cube will be cut, and minus 20x plus 20x will be cut. So it will be 3x square minus 15. Now to find 3x square, we have to take plus 3 as quotient. So 3 into x square is 3x square, and minus 5 multiply 3 is minus 15. So again change the sign and cut it. So therefore here quotient is equals to x square plus 4x plus 3. So to find another two zeros, so students, we have to take quotient as 0. So we have to take x square plus 4x plus 3 is equals to 0. Now we have to factorize this by middle term factor method. So x square plus 3x plus x plus 3 is equals to 0. So this implies if we take x as common from first two terms, so it will be x plus 3, and we have to take 1 as common from last two terms, so it will be x plus 3. Now again we have to take x plus 3 as common, so it will be x plus 3 and x plus 1 is equals to 0. So therefore x plus 3 is equals to 0 or x plus 1 is equals to 0. So here x is equals to minus 3 and here x is equals to minus 1. So two zeros are given, that root 5 and minus root 5, and here we already find the other two zeros are minus 3 and minus 1. So we have to write the answer now. So therefore all the zeros of the given polynomial are root 5 minus root 5 minus 3 and minus 1. I hope all of you understood, students. Now we are going to solve some maths from exercise 2C. Exercise 2C. Now students, problem number 2. Find the zeros of the polynomial. Find the zeros of the polynomial x square plus x minus p into p plus 1. So here students, you can see that the given polynomial is x square plus x minus p into p plus 1. Now students, what will you do? Here to find zeros, we have to take x square plus x minus of p into p plus 1 is equals to 0. Okay students, now we have to use this portion p into p plus 1 to find the middle one, which is x. So here what will you do? If we take x square plus p plus 1 into x minus px, then students, you can see that if we remove this bracket, so it will be px plus x and minus px. So I am going to show you that how when we remove this bracket, the terms will be p into x is px and 1 into x is x, and here it is minus px. So plus px minus px will be cut, so x will be there. So using these the term, we have already find the x, that means the middle term. Okay, I hope you understood. Now we have to write minus of p into p plus 1. Okay students, now from first two terms we have to take x as common, so here x plus p plus 1, and from the last two terms we have to take minus p as common, so here x and minus minus plus p plus 1. Now again we have to take x plus p plus 1 as common, so x plus p plus 1, and it is x minus p is equals to 0. So therefore x plus p plus 1 is equals to 0, or x minus p is equals to 0. So this implies x is equals to minus of p plus 1, because when we transfer this term to the right hand side it will be minus, and when we transfer minus p to the right hand side it will be plus p. So therefore the zeros are minus of p plus 1 and p. I hope all of you understood. Now next problem. Question number 5. If 1 0 of the polynomial kx square plus 3x plus k is 2, then find the value of k. Okay students, if 1 0 of the polynomial kx square plus 3x plus k is 2, then find the value of k. So here we have to take first, let p of x is equals to kx square plus 3x plus k. Since 2 is a 0 of p of x, this implies p of 2 is equals to 0. Since 2 is a 0 of the polynomial, so when we put the value of x, that means 2, the whole part is 0. So that is why we have to take, since 2 is a 0 of px, then we have to take p of 2 is equals to 0. So p of x is equals to kx square plus 3x plus k. So when we replace x by 2, it will be k into 2 square. So p of 2 means we have to take 2 in the place of x. So k into 2 square plus 3 into 2 plus k is equals to 0. So this implies it is 4k plus 6 plus k is equals to 0. So this implies 5k. So 4k plus k is 5k, and if we transfer plus 6 to the right hand side it will be minus 6. So this implies k is equals to minus 6 by 5. So the value of k is minus 6 by 5. Understood students? So we have to write the answer now. Therefore the value of k is minus 6 by 5. I hope all of you understood. So students, now you have to practice at your home. Okay, in our next class we must solve the remaining problems. Thank you students.